the mag on. Now, we go take a breakdown to this Kwame Brown right here that you see on screen. Used to play for the Washington Wizards. Basically, they draft him when Michael Jordan was the so-called general manager. They draft this one right here, and you already know what it is. They draft him number one, tell you that he is a puppet. There's no doubt about it, as you could see him with the eagle in the back with the orange hat on. You see that? He got the baller like every fake teacher, and he's right here in the Adidas sign right there on the hat. No doubt about it. And I'm going to show you that this drama that they got going on with this one and Stephen A. Smith from the ESPN that I break down every time and show you that it is a sodomite on TV. No doubt about it. The Shawnee Mendes sodomite. Also, this one going against Matt Barnes. All kind of fucking sodomites in the game. And of course, you already know, people. They always set up these characters to go against each other. Basically separate the masses. And this one basically spitting a lot of shit about black people. Basically, like he defending black. Yes, and he chopping up Stephen A. because Stephen A. controlled by the white people. You understand what's going on? Just a division scheme they got for the people. We go get into this Kwame Brown right here. And of course, he wear number 54 for your number 9. Make you run.
Let me get this straight. After you talking shit about a guy for 20 years and then openly admitting on airwaves, because what I said was you wasn't nothing but a paid boy for white people.
You hear what he's saying? This is how you know this is bullshit, people. And I told you, both of them eating out the devil's spot. But this is a racial division shit they got for the people. So he calling out Stephen A. because Stephen A. so-called getting paid by the white people. Who you think paid this one so-called in the game? You remember? Yes, he signed a contract with the Lakers. Was even playing with Kobe Bryant in 05-06. Right? Yes, signed by Genie Boss and them. So what's the difference? I'm going to break it all the way down and show you. Just a game they're running on the people.
And by your own admission, you sat there and said that some white guy, a coach, told you I couldn't play. Told you I had a small hand. And even in the Roy Hibbert video, you little bitch.
Yeah, well, what you got to understand, people, this is how you know it's bullshit. They said this one have small hands, which everybody know. He can't play a lick of ball. Everybody know that. The Kwame Brown was basically a bust. They draft your number one and you're trash. That's just what it is. If Stephen A. Smith is a puppet, you got to understand all those people that you see on the sports network discussing these sodomites, they're the one who put them on. They're the one who discuss them, pump them up, and also bring them down. Just like TMZ with the puppets. That's just how it is. So what you think about this beef is trash.
Excuse me, that you got that.
What?
That you got that little goofy, ugly ET motherfucking knock-knee bitch to lie. That I had a better career than that punk. So you should have been calling him a bust since you dragged his ugly ass out of there. Talking about, I was 16, he wouldn't talk to me, you bitch. I wouldn't talk to your ugly ass now. And if I knew you act like that, and I did run into you for real in real life and not you making it up, you looking up and around and shit, anybody who can read body language know your bitch ass lying. Shut your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Can't
So we talking about Roy Hibbert, another whack player that play in the NBA. I don't understand why they're fighting. It's just a hoax, people. Let me tell you something that you don't understand. If you see them play in the NBA and the career was trash, you best believe they ain't gone. You better believe that. If they halfway role players or whatever, you might see them on TV just like Stephen A. Smith. You might see them on TV, Paul Pierce and them. You understand me? They're good, but they're not that good, so-called. Their career wasn't that high. So what they do, they put them on TV so they can talk and bring you drama and all kind of bullshit. Pump and push the puppets on you. But this Kwame Brown right here is trashing in the NBA. They have to use something to bring him back in the spotlight. You understand me? Just pay attention. Nobody want to talk about him. I doubt I even remember that somebody lived by this name right here. And then all of a sudden this shit show up. Put him back in the spotlight. That's what you need to
know. Ass nigga like you. But anyway, You little Stephen A. bitch. Ooh, boy, you just a weak punk bitch. Boy, you weak.
And that's not a lie. Everything you hear him say about the Stephen A. Smith is not a lie. Or even the Shawnee Man, the fraud. All of them is punks. 100%. Satanic worshippers on TV. That's how they get the job. They all sellouts.
I can't believe after 20 years you tried that weak ass shit. That's sad. The guy who got his information from the white boy, just like I said.
So I don't understand. So you and Stephen A. got beef and all you can talk about is white. It's nothing but trash, people.
With Roy Hibbert in the video, you saying, we haven't even seen him play a game yet. We didn't know he was a scrub. So I'm a scrub before you even seen me play a game.
You go find out what.
Why was you at them colleges, though? Stephen A., why was you at them colleges? I would have loved to have been able to ask you questions. You sit here talking all that shit, doing this Roddy Piper shit, and then don't have nobody ask you questions. That's that weak-ass soy boy shit you teaching them kids. You a participation trophy-ass nigga. That's why you ain't got no real motherfucking frat degree. Shout out to all the real cute dogs that got online and earned their shit. Not your bitch-ass, you honorary punk.
Wow.
And guess what? All the real homies, when a nigga was finna give me an honorary Q dog,
Really?
you know why? Because I've donated to them almost every year. When they do something, I donate to the bros. So I know a lot about you, you weak punk bitch. And you know what one of the homeboys told me? That's on my foundation. He said, I'm not even gonna let you do the little weak shit Stephen A. Smith did.
I don't understand, people. This is nothing but trash. So you're telling me that the Kwame Brown right here, the whack player that used to be in the NBA, eat out the devil spot already. You're telling me that you're gonna start exposing truth? You're gonna expose these puppets? No, people. It's called control opposition. He's one of them. And to put him back in the spotlight, they let him call out these people. That's all it is. It's a 100% faker.
I don't respect you if you're an honorary Q dog. We're not even gonna let you do that to yourself. You're a real one. So you bitch ass nigga, you not respected in no real circles other than your white zaddy, you punk bitch. How you like that?
And if you notice, this Kwame Brown right here, only thing they so-called say he doing is live show, always drinking something, even coke. He advertising. That's how they do it, people. What you think? He got this YouTube page from 2013 and it's now he uploading on it since the bullshit kick off. You better wake your ass up. Everybody ain't dumb. This is all planned.
How you like that, bitch? Wow. And then once we put together this compilation and people start to look up where I had my surgery at, and we get in touch with Dr. Ella Trash in California.
Ella Trash. Dr. Ella Trash that work on his shoulder. Pay attention. Because I already told you people, it is bullshit. And if only you got a little bit of brain, you can figure it out. It's just bullshit. I always call it pandemic entertainment. Any dumb shit you suck up in the pandemic.
Who did my shoulder surgery.
Yes. And what the other one name?
And then we get in touch with Dr. Porter in Indiana. Shout out to Indiana.
Wow, this is a joke. Wow.
Shut up. Anyway, Dr. Porter.
I couldn't even believe that you even could have talked when you was playing in the NBA. You look like a nerd. You never even say shit. You keep your mouth quiet. You're calm. And just in case the people stupid, they've been calling this guy a boss ever since Michael Jordan drafted him. So I want to know why in 20-something years after, he care? Now he can stand up for himself? Come on, people. He have the channel from 2013. And is now he going to defend himself? Everybody say he whack. From day one. I don't get it.
Did my surgery in Indiana. And it'll corroborate my story. And I got traded to Memphis, so yeah, I played hurt a lot.
Wow, play hurt a lot.
But the only time you got video is when I was playing hurt. I wonder how they knew to give you specific video right when.
I wanna understand, why would you play hurt? They have some players that would just take time off. They don't have to be hurt. And you playing while you're hurt. So what happened? They operate on your shoulder, you didn't heal, and then they tore you in the game? I don't think so. It's trash. What do you mean you was hurt? You just can't play.
I was injured though.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the only video you had, Stephen A. We understand the points. That's not a. I'm not even contesting that. There's nothing to contest. Why you ain't talking about minutes played?
What?
And why can't you understand, just like Jalen Rose said, once somebody put a label on you, it's hard to get off that label. Ain't you keep talking about how small my hands is?
Wow.
And that label came from where?
Get the fuck out of here.
My hands was big enough to whip everybody's ass in all those workouts. My hands was big enough to get to a point. But in all
No, people, it's because he's a puppet. It's not because he can play ball while they draft him number 1. You think they're dumb? You think they don't know to spot a player? Michael Jordan was the so-called greatest player that ever lived. Play basketball. And you pick this sodomite and you tell me that he performed good enough to make you choose him number 1? No, this is how they put him in the game. I already told you people, it don't base on talent. In most cases, they can't play a lick of ball. You understand that? This guy can't shoot the ball to save his life. He can't do shit. So what are you telling me? That Michael Jordan sees something good in him, and then after that he just can't play no more? Move, it's bullshit.
sudden they shrunk.
Bullshit. Yes, your hand shrunk.
I'm confused. These same hands got me to where you know about me. And all of a sudden they shrunk.
It's the hand that get you there? Really?
No, sir, I wasn't hurt for 13 years. They only showed you a 15-minute video, sir. How is that a 13-year career? You're a jackass.
But before
Go back
that,
to see.
hey, hold on. We go get to the video with the Stephen A. Smith, the sodomite, but this beef right here is garbage. I don't know why people interested in this shit right here. I told you, it's 2 devil puppets. A matter of fact, it's a lot of them mixed up in this right now. But you only need to know that the Kwame Brown is a satanic puppet. 100% in. Move.
Under most normal circumstances, I have considerably better things to do with my time. But Kwame Brown wanted my attention. But you got it now. I didn't want to have to do this. But he made me. Look, I don't have a single negative thing to say about.
By the way, this right here, I can see him from afar. That's the Steven Jackson, the one that played the George Floyd character right there in plain sight. And if you notice, most of the drama start from their so-called smoke podcast. I don't know what they call it, smoke podcast with Matt Barnes and this punk right here they call Jackson, Steven Jackson. Steven 33 numerology. He the one who played George Floyd. You better wake your ass up.
Kwame Brown, the person. Nothing personal.
Yes,
Never have. And no one out there has been attacking him personally either. That includes Gilbert Arenas, who did not attack him personally. It includes Steven Jackson, who did not attack him personally. It includes Matt Barnes, who he really got personal about, and Matt Barnes never said a word. It doesn't include Charlamagne the God either, nor Dr. Boyce Watkins. He didn't say anything bad about Kwame either. Nor did Michael Wilbon deserve Kwame Brown coming at him.
Just a
But
show.
Kwame Brown's been getting personal with everybody these days, talking a whole bunch of smack, saying we don't support black men. Really?
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, only thing the Stephen A gonna sit there and say, really? Really? Because he's a fucking coon. What do you think he there to do? They only pose these fuckers up so they can get to talk about black people. That's it. Why you think they post them up? The people in this world is dumb. They're not gonna post up a white man so he can criticize black people. No. That's gonna look too obvious. This is the sodomite they use. I already told you, something come up and they want to pass off our agenda. You're going to see these fagabats show up. That's it. You got it? All right.
Please. The only negative thing anybody ever said about
Watch his
Kwame
hand sign.
Brown is that he couldn't play a lick of basketball. Newsflash! That wasn't a lie. When you put yourself and you put your game out there in the best league in the world,
Oh, he's the one who
people
put his
can
game
comment
out
on it
there.
because you're putting your talents on public display. Before I go any further, join me in taking a look at this man. Keep looking. Another drop. Keep going. Keep going. Another one. Did I miss anything? Keep going. Here's another one. This is just with the Charlotte Hornets. All right, keep going. Keep going.
That's how I know the whole wide world is dumb. You never understand that Kwame Brown is not really a basketball player. Now, what we need to check up on, what role he really playing on the world stage. That's all you need to look for. What other role he playing right now while he fooling the masses with this drama, with this sodomite they call Steve Nay. Watch this right here. It's nothing but a hoax, people. This is how they put back the puppet in spotlight. You believe the Steve Nay would have opened his mouth about him if he wasn't a paid puppet? You better wake your ass up. They would have never mentioned him, no matter what they say about them. You understand? So how bash Steve Nay millions of times? How come he didn't come and talking about the mag is a bomb? Because he can't. He only can answer the peoples that eat out the pot. That's what it is. And it's only an act, just a show. You can bash him. Hey, you could have 1 million subscribers and bash this motherfucker. They won't pay you attention. No way. But the Kwame Brown can show up with 100,000 subscribers and get his attention. What you think? It's a hoax. Yes, it is. Pay attention. What they're doing right here.
13 years in the NBA. 7 different teams. And I've got an unlimited bank of bloopers for every stop along the way. That was just
Pay attention. You see the shirt with the 3 right there? Pay attention.
the short version. I got 15 minutes. I just showed you one. I got 15, and I was just getting started. Kwame Brown made $63.9 million in the NBA.
Bam. You hear that, people? Let's go back. And I'm going to show you that the Kwame Brown, like any puppet, he not different from the LeBron. Are you kidding me? No, LeBron is a bigger puppet, but he is a puppet as well. That's just how it is, and all of them gotta play a role. That's his role right here, to come fuck with the people. Yes, trying to call out these sodomites. It's a control environment. Everybody link up. All of them is friends.
$63.9 million.
$63.9 million he made in the NBA, and he can't play a lick of ball. So that what that tell you? That tell you that he is a puppet. They can't call him out. We already know who he is. He's a puppet put on by the peoples, and this is his job right now, to fuck with the masses. He gonna start telling truth on YouTube? Move.
And he feels slighted. We're taking stuff out of his pocket. $63.9 million to play like that.
Wow.
Average 6.6 points per game.
Bam. Average 6.6 points per game. Wow, people. How can you pay somebody $60-something million? Wow, to average 6.6 points per game? All fucking coded. The Kwame Brown is another sodomite just like this one. And the Shauna man. You wake up, all of them. They only gonna call out each other. Just like you see in Hollywood, they only fuck each other. You never get it. What you think?
His career as the #1 overall pick. That's the second worst career scoring
How did he
average.
make it to be the #1 pick? How did he do that? Okay.
For a
Get outta
#1
here,
pick
man.
in the last 49 years. 13 years of playing like that. Making money for himself. And of course his family along the way. and he's angry? 13 years. One time he averaged double digits in points. His third year in the league, and the last 10 years.
And why did another team take him and sign him? You see what I show you, people? I never miss. It's because he eating out the devil's spot. They put them on in every kind of way. They can put them on to basketball. You don't have to be able to play ball, people. You don't have to play ball to be a basketball player that make money on you. That's it. He's a puppet.
He did it. He never averaged more than 7 rebounds per game.
For a big man, that don't make no sense. So how could you get that much money? That don't make no sense, people. You gotta be kidding me.
In one season, in his entire career, he's 7 feet 270.
He's 7 feet what?
But you reading every day on the internet, out there going after everybody, talking about people's children, talking about people's relationships, talking about.
I bet if I bam you, your mom and your wife and your kids and everybody, you will never answer the mag truth. Never. I already told you, people. You think the Kwame Brown bash them? No, he's one of them. Wake your ass
people's
up.
family talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with basketball, all because you couldn't play. Where's the mirror, Kwame? When you gonna look at you?
Right here, man.
The basketball player. We ain't talking about you, the man. We ain't talking about you, the father. We ain't talking about you, the son. We're not talking about you, the human being. We're not talking.
You hear that? They're not really talking about him. Just the game that he play. You see that right there? They're playing with the masses. That's all they do. Move. You know you's a damn bum playing with the people.
I want you niggas be reading those signs in the background. I don't want to have to move and wake up with violence. I hope y'all niggas don't see the background. Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
So every time you just post up in your vehicle and making videos trying to go against the so-called mainstream people, what a dumb shit for the masses. He's one of them and he can't fool me.
Out to Carcino. I appreciate that breakdown of the whole wow, they're trying to make me look dangerous and crazy and all these things. All the while, Mickey with the good hair is wanting to box.
Now he's talking about so-called Matt Barnes. That's who we call Becky with the good hair. Yes, using that Beyonce shit. I already told you, people. All government shit they give you. All of them is in on fooling the people. Right here.
Allegedly. Trying to induct me into the Go Along, Get Along gang by inviting me to his man parties. Then Mr. CB4, I was trying to get him not to act so tough while we talking, treat me like an equal.
Why did you go on the so-called smoke podcast? Why did you do that? Does that make sense? You're against the system. You know that there's some people controlled by the white people. Why did you go on their podcast? How it's after you go there, then you realize who they are? Get out of here. You're talking that dumb shit. Say you know all of them. And of course you go on a podcast with them. Move. It's bullshit.
I mean, I think he pretty much exposed himself with everything he said out of his mouth. I don't know how he do other men, but he tried to make me walk under him and stand on my shoulders. But that really don't work with me. So, and in his response, I knew what them two gentlemen thought was going to happen. They kind of exposed it in their response. Well, what? Everybody talk about you. We always make you the butt of joke.
Wow.
Well, bitch, you fucked up today or the other day.
So why did you go on the podcast? For them to make fun of you? Wow. How did you link up with them?
You want to make me the butt of jokes.
Wow.
But it ain't about you two little jokers today. Because I'm just trying to figure out the narrative of why the media is trying to spin this. And then I figured it out because
they're trying to spin it.
That Go Along, Get Along game, it got to be real. They just proved it. And Charlamagne, you dead wrong, man. You know, allegedly, if you got stake in All the Smoke, allegedly, if you're making money off of All the Smoke podcast and you dox me like that, brother, man, that is wrong. That is wrong, sir.
And while he just mentioned money, He also have a video where he begging people to put money on his PayPal because he's saying they're gonna come and get him. You make 60 million and change in the NBA, and now you're begging poor people. This is a damn joke right here. I already told you people, you participate in this trash that the mainstream bring you, and all of a sudden it costs you. Okay.
Then DJ Envy, you know you just, am I 2 minutes up?
All of them is
Yeah.
sodomites.
You
All
know
of
you
them.
just a bitch. You better not ever, bitch, I don't even want to see you on the show. Fuck you talking about that little peach looking bitch like you. With that little leash, I bet your wife make you wear a spike collar, bitch. Fuck you talking about.
The only way this punk right here could have talked so tough is because him and them is on the same team. The people don't get it. Him and them is the same. What you think, people? I'm gonna ask you a question. Who you ever see them beef with? The people just retarded. Who you ever see? I'm gonna ask you a question. Who you ever see Charlamagne the God so-called beef with? Only sodomites in Hollywood that eat out the same pot. What you think this is? It's just a show.
Nigga got the nerve. Bitch, I don't even want you in the
They
room.
telling truth.
Matter of fact, I'm not
Fucking
watching your
idiot.
stupid ass show. I'm unsubscribing, and I hope everybody unsubscribes to that devil shit that y'all trying to push on these goddamn black people. You ain't never disrespect no white man like I saw y'all do Donnell Rollins. And that was sick, and that was disgusting, and that was fucked up. See, I don't gotta talk about no case to expose you little bitches. You took a black man up there and you disrespected the fuck out of that man. You nasty son of a bitch. You took baby up there and you disrespected the fuck out of that man.
See, he talking about Baby, the fucking gatekeeper in Louisiana for the rap game. What a dumb shit. What a dumb shit. What I don't tell you people, they all eat out the devil's pot. You shouldn't be interested in these punks right here. They're all the same. Wow.
A patch-eyed bitch-ass nigga sitting here talking to a nigga that create jobs for black men. And bitch, you talking from a position like you like that. And I just talked to a bitch-ass nigga this weekend that talked to me like he would like that. But then when you stand up to these little bitches, they go right back to the group that I said they hide in. The go along, get along, gang.
Why the fuck YouTube don't take down your channel? Why? Why YouTube don't take down this piece of shit channel that you have, so-called bashing the mainstream that they love so much? Why don't they just take it down? Why they have it up there? Are you kidding me? If all of this shit was real, they wouldn't have this shit up there. You understand? They would have found some way to violate this fucker, and he already tell you that YouTube gonna take down his channel. What a dumb joke. They all the same. He not telling no truth. Get the fuck out of here. Move.
Now see, I told y'all what was gonna happen. I knew what was gonna happen. Carcino let the cat out the bag of the next thing they're gonna try. So now they're gonna have to try something else. Or they might try that and something else. Because they normally use a black woman to take a black man down when all else fails, when he's not violent, when you can't pin nothing on him. But me, I'm a big country nigga. Every nigga you ask gonna tell you he's a big country motherfucker who funny, but just leave him the fuck alone. And he gonna leave you the fuck alone. But for those comments that I expose,
I guess the people in this world is dumb in the pandemic, man. I guess now you choose this sodomite as a truth teller. Now you choose this punk as a truth teller. All of a sudden he's a truth teller because he hitting out shit that you already know. Saying shit that you already know. Don't you know this Steve Nay was a sodomite? Yes or no? Don't you know he was a fucking coon on TV? Okay, you didn't know that. What about the Charlamagne the God? You can call him the same thing. You can call him the sodomite. You can call him the coon because they put him in place to brainwash black people. So whenever they put a psyop out there about blacks, he can take the side of a black or he so-called can put his word in. Brainwash for the dumb people. So what you think? All of them is in on tricking the people. This sodomite gonna be what? The next Dick Gregory and the people? No, he's one of them. That means you can't take no truth from him. So when I see all these people jumping around, oh, Kwame Brown telling truth, you're stupid. He telling truth. Where is the truth he's spitting? He's one of them. If he tell you that, yeah, I eat out the pot, man, you know what I mean? And, you know, it kind of pepper and burn my mouth, I will understand. But don't tell me that You eat out the pot and all of a sudden you just going against them. Get out of here. Move. Watch again. Watch. You just playing with the dumb people. Sitting there in the bushes in the van, laughing at the people. What do you think? Wow. There you go. Drink your water. Do your commercial. Even the clothing line, you doing a commercial.
I had to pull over on the side of the road for this shit.
Really? You pull over on the side of the road? That look like all bush behind you. It's nothing but trash. And what are you asking for PayPal for? After you make all this money already, you have to pay note for this truck that you're sitting in. Move your ass out of here. Fool
Hey.
dumb people. Move.
Alright, so now, what I told y'all, and listen, you can't make this shit up. Tommy Sotomayor / Kevin Samuels. You can't make this shit up. I literally said what these people would do.
Of course.
Now,
Because it's all a fucking script.
all day, or for the last couple of days, no one wants to challenge or hear my real point and the real message. But everyone is telling me how angry and pitiful and mad and everything that I am without talking to me. When did Matt Barnes and Mr. Got Away With It, Mr. Rapist, Charlamagne the God, when did these two dudes, when are they able to diagnose that type of situation without talking to somebody? So you mean to tell me that I was right? I actually was right. That all the media machine are tied, majority of them are.
You know what do you say, people? Wow, I told you, man. So this is where you go get your truth from now? A puppet that they put on. What is an ex-puppet? Go tell truth? He know. He said all the media, almost all the media. All of them is the same. All of them is the fucking same. They all tied up in one. Just like the banking system, just like everything else that they control the masses with. What do you think, people? It's time to wake up. He breaking grounds right there. He telling you some shit that you never know. Get out of here.
Tied in together to disrespect black men.
Oh, okay. So disrespect black man. That's why all the media is tied together to disrespect black man. You better get the fuck out of here with that shit. I already told you. It's just the vision they got for the masses. The Kwame Brown is 44 in numerology for destruction. Of course, they're using him for the division.
One black man came and talked to two black men that you can clearly see on their show that Matt Barnes was giggling and sniggling and said, only one got traded. Only one got traded.
Why did you go there? And by the way, Matt Barnes get traded more than any fucking player in the league. He play for every single team. Even Steven Jackson, he play a lot of, he go a lot of basketball team also. He run to a lot. This one they say play for 7 team. He way behind them. So they gimmick you about getting traded. No, it's bullshit. All made up.
Sure, like he was a high school little punk. Made sure he tapped Jack. And Jack said there was only one person in that trade. Now, not Charlamagne the God, not Jamel Hill, not
Jamel Hill is a man in a drag. They used to fool the people on ESPN. And just in case you're dumb, no woman really work on ESPN. They are sodomites.
Punk ass DJ Envy that I think his wife's spanking his bitch ass. And Angela Yee, you need to stay out of men business. I know you always on the podcast with 2 men, but lady, like I told Jamel Hill, you don't have nothing to do with this. Now 2 men spoke up, so I'm like, well, I don't know what Charlamagne is, because throwing penis and butt at Donnell Rollins. See, I see why
they know what he is. Don't play around. He is a sodomite just like you.
Got your bitch ass on that podcast, and I see why you got offended. Yeah, because you one of them, boy. How in the fuck you allegedly raped a girl, and this girl crying and all this shit, and you plead guilty to the shit, or no contest, and your bitch ass is still on a syndicated radio station, motherfucker. Are you God?
It's because they eat out the devil's spot. Just like you can play a liquor ball and you still make $60-something million off the game. It's the same fucking shit.
The only black man in the world that can rape some girl and admit to it and then be on a national show, bitch.
Oh, really?
What, you gotta go to the office and dance for your boss's bitch in a thong? That's why I dance for your boss's bitch,
Hold
and
on.
then be on a national show, bitch?
So remember, all of them basically get called out for rape and they're still in the street. Kobe Bryant, you have Tupac, he was in the street after that. You have Mike Tyson. It's just games they play on the people. What do you think? Come on, it's no different.
What, you gotta go to the office and dance for your boss's bitch in a thong? That's why you keep always talking about Bunky and Dick with DJ Envy Punk?
Yes,
You
it is a
motherfuckers done fuck with the wrong one. Now let me explain something to you, you punk bitch. I didn't even know my sister that my daddy had when you went to high school with him, you dummy.
Wow.
I didn't even know her.
Why they tie together, people? Why they have a ties? I already told you. So you go to the school with your sister, the same school. I already told you, people. All sodomites tied together. You heard me?
I know her now.
You know,
I met her at my grandmother's funeral, you punk
Bullshit.
bitch. See, that's what happened when you speak about shit you don't know what you're talking about. And that's what happens, Charlemagne, when you hang around so many women and sleeping on them couches. You try to tell a man that don't identify with what you talking about. Because I know the women you hang around say that a man that'll say you a motherfucking punk bitch.
Of course you know the woman that he hang out with. Are you kidding me? The Charlemagne the God is a sodomite. Or you go tell the masses you know the woman that he hanging out with. You're one of them too. Stop fooling.
Somehow that's violence. But by definition, that is not violence. Maybe I need my mouth washed out with soap. But that's my opinion. You a motherfucking punk ass bitch. And that's not violence, sir. And I see now, I'm gonna stay in my house and I'm gonna stay far away from them niggas. Because if something go down, you trying to paint the picture like I'm the aggressor. Well, you didn't even listen to none of the words I said, sir. Jack said we were joking. So I said, cool. Y'all took some personal digs. I know how to joke too, motherfucker. And while everybody was talking about boxing and meeting up, I said to these brothers on my live, tell me when you want to stop joking. Because this is a joke, right? And I noticed we supposed to have such an educated community. And I see they just a peanut gallery. Because not no one challenged none of the points that I said. None of them people said, you know what, Jack? You know what, Matt? I can understand why this young man is mad.
So please tell us right now why you had it. Why the fuck you mad? Tell us right here. What's going on?
All he said was y'all didn't have to do that. Matt, Jack, maybe y'all should apologize. But no, now you going down the rabbit hole of making a kid look angry. What I told y'all, people. What I told y'all they was gonna do. And y'all keep letting this shit happen. Man, can y'all please stop calling my goddamn phone? Shit. I haven't answered all fucking day. Don't call my goddamn phone. I don't want to hear everybody's advice on what I... Jesus Christ. My phone ain't never rang so much in my life. These niggas, goddamn, I ain't never seen no shit like this. But anyway, y'all better stop letting this machine do this until it's your black son. I told you, all they do is disrespect and talk bad about black men.
They only talk about the ones that they're in line with, like you. Who you think they're gonna talk about? Who you think they're talking about, people? All of these people that's in sports, that's what Stephen A. Smith there to talk about. They're there to talk about people that involve in sports, which is all puppets.
If a white man had said what I said, they would challenge his talking points. Nobody in the black sector has challenged my talking points. Immediately, Jamel Hill want to pretend like violence means something different now, but you not gonna tell me what violence means when I can read it by definition, Miss Hill. Up is not down in my world, ma'am. I still live in the real world. Y'all can do that over there. Charlemagne the God. Now let's address you, punk. You want to sit here and talk about something that my father did. Something that you allege my father did. You want to talk about something that you allege my brother did. But what did Jack say I did? Let's look at my reputation. Jack said that I roll around with the police. Did he not say that, sir? Do that sound like somebody that's trying to bring violence to someone, sir? See, it's funny how you just got right on and you just created a narrative. And you notice what you said, you bitch boy that bleach your skin? You know what you said? Jack and Matt Barnes are my friend. Yeah, what I told y'all is to go along, get along game. It's the peanut gallery, and I don't fuck with your kind, punk.
You see what he did when he say that? He scratched his nose like somebody showing a sign. He's one of them. Don't be dumb. You fall for this trick right here? Get the fuck out of here about go along, get along game. All of them is in on it. That's what the fucking fakers do.
Get along game. It's the peanut gallery, and I don't fuck with your kind, punk.
With his kind.
Any nigga that's gonna bleach his skin and rape a woman, you gotta drug bitches for pussy, you punk motherfucker. Well, I ain't gonna say bitch, cause I know that young lady went through a traumatizing experience dealing with your stank raccoon face ass.
All of them is the same people. 100% in. And I wouldn't worry about this drama with the sodomite Kwame Brown that already eat out the devil's pot, just like all the people that he calling out right now. So what do you think? Is sodomites and sodomites? Well, fuck it, make them fight. I'm gone.